the heart of an ancient forest, surrounded by whispering willows and shimmering ponds, there stood a grand manor known as Lilypond. Within its walls lived a young princess named Isabella, whose heart was as pure as the morning dew and whose laughter echoed through the halls like the sweetest melody. One fateful evening, as Isabella wandered through the forest, she stumbled upon a frog trapped beneath a tangle of thorns. Moved by pity, she freed the frog and carried him back to the manor, where she placed him in a golden basin filled with cool, clear water. To her surprise, the frog spoke, his voice gentle and kind. He thanked Isabella for her kindness and vowed to repay her in any way he could. Intrigued, Isabella listened as the frog told her of a curse that had been placed upon him by an evil sorceress, condemning him to live as a frog until he was kissed by a princess who truly loved him. Though Isabella was taken aback by the frog's tale, she felt a stirring of compassion within her heart. Determined to help him, she promised to keep him safe within the walls of Lilypond Manor until they could find a way to break the curse. Days turned into weeks, and Isabella grew fond of the frog, sharing her secrets and dreams with him as they explored the gardens and danced beneath the moonlit sky. And though she knew that others would scoff at her affection for a lowly frog, she could not deny the bond that had formed between them. But as time passed, Isabella began to wonder if the frog's curse could ever be broken. Doubt crept into her mind, and she found herself torn between her loyalty to the frog and the expectations of her kingdom. One evening, as Isabella sat by the edge of the pond, her heart heavy with uncertainty, she heard a rustling in the bushes nearby. To her astonishment, a handsome prince emerged from the shadows, his eyes alight with curiosity as he gazed upon Isabella's radiant beauty. In that moment, Isabella knew that her fate was sealed. For though the prince's arrival brought hope of a brighter future, it also spelled the end of her time with the frog, who had become dearer to her than she could have ever imagined. With a heavy heart, Isabella bid farewell to the frog, knowing that she could not forsake her duty to her kingdom. And as she embraced the prince, her mind filled with visions of grand balls and royal splendor, she could not shake the memory of the gentle creature she had left behind. But as Isabella danced beneath the starlit sky with the prince by her side, a single tear fell from her eye and landed upon the lily pad where the frog had once rested. And in that moment, a wondrous transformation occurred. For the curse that had bound the frog was broken, and in his place stood a handsome prince, his eyes filled with love and gratitude as he gazed upon Isabella's tear-streaked face. With joy in their hearts, Isabella and the prince returned to Lilypond Manor, where they were married beneath the canopy of the ancient forest, their love shining brighter than the stars above. And as they danced beneath the moonlight, surrounded by the laughter of their friends and the whispers of the forest, they knew that their love would endure for all eternity, a testament to the power of kindness, compassion, and the magic of true love.